Let's put the clock up now. We want to keep our eye on exactly when the magical hour of midnight is going to hit. The last time we looked, it looked to be about some 4 minutes away. Big Spectacular also taking place out in Van Nuys right now, and our Carlos Granda is on scene there. Carlos, if we get close to the 12 o'clock hour, we're going to cut you off, buddy.
Well, I can understand that, but, you know, you may not want to do that so quickly. We're going to have a big fireworks and laser spectacular here right at midnight, which is going to be very nice. We saw a preview of it at 9 o'clock, you know, midnight Eastern time. It was very good, and they say it's going to be even better at midnight. Right now, the crowd, as you can hear, a little bit quiet, and that's because they're actually watching a video screen, because this is one of the events sponsored by the city. They're all over the city, and they're watching a closed-circuit feed right now of other events going on and of the mayor getting ready, of course, for the big celebration in Hollywood as they flip on the Hollywood sign. Let me show you some of the people here. Now, earlier today it was raining. This being an outdoor event, that kept the crowds away, but boy, after 9:30, after people, I guess, on TV saw the coverage on ABC, saw the midnight on the East Coast, New York, Times Square, then around 9:30, 10 o'clock, the crowd started showing up here, and now there's about, I would say, about easily 2,000 to 3,000 people here, and this is a family event. As you can see, a lot of kids out here, and that is exactly what the city wanted. They wanted a nice event where the parents could come here and enjoy their day, and the kids could come out here and just have a very nice, safe New Year's Eve celebration. That's exactly what's been happening out here, and as you can see, the crowd is getting ready. We've all been out here since around 1 o'clock in the afternoon when the gates opened. It started getting crowded, and you can see the people are getting ready. In just a few minutes, we're going to celebrate the new millennium, and people here are ready for it. Reporting live from Van Nuys, I'm Carlos Granda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
All right, Carlos, looks like a lot of fun for the entire family. We're going to head out now to the Staples Center, where the Eagles have been the headlining group out there. Early on, they were selling those tickets for quite a high price, Harold. A lot of people were looking forward to going out there, and as we got closer and closer, it appeared that people weren't going to show up en masse like we thought. But we are going to head out to the center right now, where they're going to hear a little bit about Hotel California, one of the big hits. Okay, we're not going to have that tape right now. Those tickets were going for $250 up at the top to $1,000 on the floor. Here they are.
There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here.
Don Henley and the Eagles right there.
A lot of memories.
The soundtrack to a lot of our lives, haven't they? A lot of the boomers out there are rocking out there. I guess we're going to head out now to Disneyland. We saw Sid Garcia a little bit earlier where they were in full swing. Sid?
Hey, I'm here with Chip and Dale. We're having a blast. Minute and a half left to the new millennium. Let's see, we got all kinds of things going on here now. The disco music has stopped, but folks are now getting revved up for a huge fireworks show here that's going to take place in about a minute and 15 seconds. Boy, I tell you, it is going to be a lot of fun out here tonight. Thousands of people are here. Me and Chip and Dale are having a good time. And I tell you what, wow, 1 minute and counting to the new millennium, everybody. And we are here at the happiest place on earth as we start counting it down. So there you see the clock. Everybody's ready here for a huge fireworks show. And I tell you what, we've been dancing, we've been having a good time. Let's send it back to you in Hollywood.
Sid, we'll take it. All right, Laura, let's say we get out to the Hollywood sign where the mayor is going to pull the switch straight up at midnight, and that is the equivalent of our ball at Times Square. That's all the equivalent of what happened in London and in Paris and around the worworld. This is it. There he is, our mayor, with Jay Leno, and let's listen in.
Everyone watching across the city to count down with us. Okay.
So get ready here for 21 seconds. You see the time? 20. 18.
I
can't do it, Mr. Mayor.
16,
I can't get the power.
15,
What's in
14.
Hollywood sign, the whole idea of having the Hollywood sign lighted, it'll only be lighted for 15 minutes, was to link all of Southern California. The idea that we live in this diverse population here in Southern California, but we all look up to the same sky, united people of different races, different languages, different religions, but one tonight.
You know, I felt throughout the day with ABC's coverage around the world, it did bring us all closer together. And let me say to you, Happy New Year, my friend.
Happy New Year to you, my
How about
partner.
this?
This is wonderful.
And a friend of mine with the Los Angeles Police Department asked me to reiterate this. Please do not fire off guns. Please do not do that. It's a problem in Southern California every year. Don't want to put a damper on things, but I promised him I would mention that. But there's your Hollywood sign, and I suspect you can see that from quite a few vantage points in Southern California tonight. Huh?
They're hoping as you're driving along the 101 that you should be able to see it from many spots. And also important to note too, Harold, that originally they wanted to do fireworks at the Hollywood sign, but they couldn't because of the high fire danger this year.
Oh, yeah.
And then it rained today, so
Yeah.
go figure.
Yeah, I don't think the neighbors up off of Beechwood Drive are too happy with this whole thing tonight, but I could be wrong. That's Paramount Studios. What were we told by Philip? $1,300 a plate tonight?
Yes. A pricey event.
Yeah. Again, I can't tell you for sure, but I don't think this was a sellout either. We mentioned early on that many people stayed home to watch television, and we appreciate your being with us here at ABC 7 tonight. And Happy New Year to all of you, our friends, and we hope you'll stick with Eyewitness News throughout the year 2000. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, there's no more $19.99 on the checks or anything else. It's 2000, and we are now in the new millennium, and I know there's been a great deal of debate around the world today whether it is in fact the new millennium. And here is Long Beach, and people are saying it is not the new millennium, but I think we're going to go along with the herd on this one and say welcome to the new millennium. And there's your city of Long Beach celebrating as well.
It's the popular new millennium. I thought it was interesting today. People were talking about the new millennium. Of course, you know, this is an instant gratification society, and people said, we're going to start early. So here we are. We're on board with it, and it has been a spectacular day. I think no matter where you are, people gathered around with their families or at parties, reflected on the past and looked forward to the future. And we are so enormously blessed here in Southern California.
Absolutely.
When we started this decade, we were mired in a recession, a buoyant economy right now, people looking forward to the future, I think, with a lot of hope.
Absolutely, and a lot of spirituality also in the last 20 years. Now, that was Pasadena. Now we are back to Long Beach as we try to give you a bird's eye view of the fireworks that are taking place throughout Southern California. And now we are back to Pasadena. Lots of oohs and ahs going on out there. Many of the folks lined up along the parade route right now, waiting for the kickoff of the Rose Parade tomorrow, followed by the granddaddy of all, the Rose Bowl with Stanford and Wisconsin. Laura?
There's the Hollywood sign again. I want to remind everybody it's only going to be lighted for 15 minutes. This is a little bit of history that you're seeing.